Hello friends, Denasy here and welcome back to the Den. Last episode we were playing a little bit with the thought of using another resource pack instead of my resource pack, a little taste of Vastin, and I think we concluded on rather using my resource pack. I love a little taste of Vastin, I love it, but it's a little bit... This is my resource pack, you know? It belongs to my world. It's a part of my world, and I want that to continue. I can love a little taste of Vastin as much as I want to, but it's not my baby. You know what I mean? I'm going to use a little taste of Vastin on a Realm of Vastin, of course, or the Realm of Vastin, or yeah. I'm going to continue to use it there, of course, because the little taste of Vastin is Realm of Vastin's baby, you know? So, the world is going to look very different if I were to log on there without using the proper resource pack. And the same could be said here. You know, we built this with a little taste of Vastin, and it's not good. It's not good now in my resource pack, but it was, I loved it in a little taste of Vastin, but with this, nay. Doesn't work. I've set up a couple of things here. I found a jungle and I found a mesa. So I have set up these command blocks to teleport us to those areas so we can gather some resources whenever we need, because it's 80,000 blocks away. You know, or at least the mesa is. This is 20,000 blocks away, but 80,000 blocks, you know, that's a long way to travel to get resources. So I decided to use it and to do this instead of doing the nether way. I did try to record an episode earlier today, but I didn't caption any video. That was a little bit of a derp, but in the clip that I made, I set up a little bit of something. Let's go down here and take a look. We have set up this, a little bit of a pumpkin farm, a little bit of a sugarcane farm, and a nether portal. And we also have Unbreaking 3 on my diamond pick. I don't want to go to the nether. I think I've decided that for the lore of this world, the nether doesn't exist. So, it's a religion to believe that the nether does exist, but there is no nether portals. Not for the lore, but for us to kind of get resources and that kind of stuff, it is a thing. But for the people living in the world, it doesn't exist. And another thing I think I've decided on for this is that we need to change the command blocks in these areas. But for one trip, like to and back to a jungle, for example, to the jungle, and back, it costs 1 emerald. For one trip and back from the mesa, it costs 1 emerald. Okay? So I need to pay to actually use this. So and they're not just... They're not here to be cheap, you know? I need to pay to use this, basically. And what I think is we're now gonna go over here. Okay, we're here. Look at this. This is really cool. This is a really cool mesa. I love it. But I kind of want to take a little bit of a trip around here. I haven't really explored. I have kind of... I found my way here. I tried to use Mine Atlas to kind of find a mesa, but it didn't help. It didn't help at all because it gave me the wrong coordinates. One of the reasons for that is because this is a large biome world. I didn't know that it didn't support that. So we're taking this. I try to use it to kind of make it easier, but it didn't help. So I spent quite a few hours finding a jungle and a mesa today, and I'm a little bit tired. But what I want to do is I want to go ahead and find some brown terracotta, and I want to melt it down because I want something that only brown glazed terracotta will give me. Or not only. There's a few... oh, look at that. Oh, no? Oh, my inventory is full. I knew that. I see a name tag. I don't think we need the other stuff. Maybe we can take that one. Okay, let's see. Okay, we will be back here anyway. Doesn't really matter if I don't take everything right now, because I want brown terracotta right there. I mean, look at this. This is something I made. Let's see. Here we go. We got him. We're just gonna go ahead and get some of these, because these guys are going to make our area look rather good, I think. I think so. So if we just get a bit and have some good fun with it, I think we can do some good stuff. Let's see, we're just gonna go ahead and grab a little bit more. I want at least a stack. Come on. I need efficiency 5 on this thing. Efficiency is a must, because then I would have been done already, you know. Okay, we got a stack. Let's get that as well. Okay, thank you. And let's get back home. The health that I've lost is because of the teleportation. I've kind of been trying to figure out stuff, because for some reason it made me get stuck. Don't ask me how, but it made me get stuck in the ground. And it wasn't really good. But I'm probably gonna do a little bit of work at each of those command blocks to make them look a bit better than just being there, you know? Okay, let's take a sleep before we do anything. Because like I said last episode, the area here, out there, that is kind of a... how would you say? A market? Yeah, market. Let's see. I think I want a little bit of growth. Oh, do you hear the plane? I do. I hear it very well. We need to get some cacti going and growing, because that'll be helpful. But this is gonna be kind of a market. And I think that for a market, we need to actually redo a little bit here. That's fine, that's fine. Let's see, we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of a few things. And... let's see, how long until... oh, it's actually burning right now. Perfect. This is going to give us a little bit of a... bit more of a market feeling, you know? So, adding a... oh, not there. Come on. There. Adding a few crates like that, I think is going to be very helpful. Going to give it a bit more of a market type of feel. That's my... that's what I think, at least. And... oops. I'm not really sure how I want to build a... like, it needs stalls, right? And I'm not really sure how I want to build those stalls. So I think we're not going to be getting too much into that this episode. Maybe I will look for some designs in between videos and get something going. But what we can do is fix this, because like I said, we have gone back to my resource pack. So what we built last episode doesn't necessarily fit anymore. Oh, we're basically out of diorite. That's not good. Okay, we got some stone. That'll have to do. Gonna get some of those. And I think maybe that'll be better. Oh, no, not there. Come on. What I'm thinking is if we can kind of go in here and get these guys instead, I think that'll be better. Yeah, I think that's better. Then we can kind of go in here and just add this little circle. We're not gonna remove the in part here, I think. I think it's fine how it is. But like, we can go in here and just add those, you know? And maybe I didn't bring any more stone, I mean. Because I'm thinking... Let's see, there we go. And then we go there. Really? There we go. Just trying to close the door behind me. There we go. Because I think maybe something like that could be good. Oh, that didn't really matter. But adding a little bit like this, a little bit of extra detail. Not a lot, just a little bit extra, something extra. I think that one right there could be good. Because I don't think you're gonna notice that one too much. So we're gonna go like so, and then we're gonna go with these. I know this is very... It's not exactly as interesting, but it works. It works a bit better. So we're just going like this, and yeah. Let's go. Let's jump into spectator and see how that looks. Spectator. Yeah, I like that a bit better than what we had with this resource pack. Let's see, back to survival. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep working here, and we will be back in just a second to see how it turns out. Okay, we are back, and I finished this. I think it looks a bit better. Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks a bit better than what it did, because it looked fine yesterday. But today, it needed change. And what I'm thinking we can do now is, over here, I'm thinking we could have a few houses. Like, this is starting to feel more and more like, less like a proper town, and more like a farm, a big farm. And I think maybe I want to keep that feeling going. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna have a few people who kind of live around and do some other kind of stuff. Kind of have a blacksmith and kind of making a village surrounding the farm. Like, that's the farmhouse, which is going to change up, because I think I like the roof. I like the roof a lot, but I need to use some other material for the wall. So that's gonna happen at some point. I'm gonna change that out. But I'm thinking right now that we're kind of going to wall around here, around these carts, which I'm also going to change how it looks. I just wanted to kind of have a basic idea up and going, but we're going to have kind of a wall sort of thing going around here, so we can have a few houses in the back here, and a few or maybe not houses but buildings, and kind of having a field going, because this field is going to kind of continue on. So if we just kind of wall off this part. So we have a little bit of a retention wall around here, and then we can have something else going as well. And then this wall kind of continues down here, and then we have a little bit of a wall going back here. Now we're almost at a cobble on me, but kind of having this retention wall going around. Back here we can have more fields going, and yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking. And then we can come down here. We're gonna have a couple of buildings here in the field. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I think that could be kind of cool. Let's see how that looks in Spectator, just to kind of get a little bit of an overview. Needs a little bit of a change on the wall down here, but now I'm just slapping down things to kind of get a little bit of an idea of how things are going to look, and back to survival. I'm not a big fan of cheating. I've been cheating a little bit for some minor stuff. Like, I needed to cheat the command blocks, and that's almost too much for me. But I do want a way to get back and forth. Let's see, if we just... There we go. Just so we can kind of get a quick idea of how this is going to look. Now, what I'm going to do right now for this little part now is I'm gonna fire up my camera account. Okay, we are back, and as you can hear, we're not seeing me. I'm down here. Hello. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of work, and we're going to have it like this for now. What's that on my back? Is that something on my back? Or is it just me? It's just me because my pants, okay. Got a little bit of worried for a second there. Let's see. And can I please get this one back there, and then we begin. Okay. Let's see. So this is kind of going to continue on like this, but then it's going to go a little bit like this because I want a few buildings in the back here, and I kind of want to make sure that we have room for it. Just a couple of buildings, not too many. Just like we can't see my mouse, okay. Like maybe one, a little one right here, and then a little bigger one right here, and then it kind of continues, well, out of frame, basically. But then this wall kind of goes a little bit like this, and then it goes downwards right here and just kind of... Oh, we don't see me anymore. Okay, let's turn the camera right here a little bit. Something like so. Can I please get that one back? Thank you. And then it kind of goes over here and goes... rough sketches, okay? This isn't exactly how it's going to turn out, but I'm thinking right here we can go with a little more terrain like this, basically, a little bit more dead, or something like that maybe. And then we can have the other places where it's now kind of walled up, basically. We can kind of go with crops and that kind of good stuff. So over here we're gonna have, in the back here we're gonna have crops. In the back here we're going to have crops. Alright? So if we take my main character here and just place him in the house, just for a little bit. And then we go into this screen. Whoop. And we go down here and we go survival. There we go. Hello. Good day. And we then go kill Denasy Cam. We will be taken to spawn. Oh, I spawned outside of the wall. That's not good. So maybe we should, what we should do is kind of have this wall kind of going down right here, basically. Because I think this is the spawn chunk. Like, I can spawn wherever within this chunk. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how to... we could maybe set right here, because this is basically where... set world spawn right here. So now if I die... yeah, it didn't work. So I can kind of spawn wherever... does that mean that I'm now inside of this? I'm trying to figure out the smaller things here. Okay, you know what? We're gonna set it right here. So if we now kill Denasy Cam, I should... okay, so I spawned... now I spawned right there. Okay. And... again... okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Because this is kind of where I spawned when I first spawned into the world. So having this as the spawn right here, just moving the spawn like where you spawn, just a few blocks, I think that's fine. I'm not moving chunks, you know, so I think that's fine. But I think that means that we are out of time for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. We're starting to make this area look beautiful, I think. Let's see. Oh, because that isn't a button here. Let me do a little bit of something real quick. Cinematic camera. There we go. Sorry. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, you know what to do. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Okay. Bye-bye.